This short video provides you with an overview of the Wales safeguarding procedures as they relate to children and young people at risk of harm. This video in particular will be focusing on the content of section 4 of the procedures, which covers the process and responsibilities in relation to planning and intervention for children on the Child Protection Register. So I've clicked in to the children at risk procedures, and in front of me now I have the relevant sections of this part of the procedures. Click into section 4. We see the content page of section 4 of the procedures. The overview of the section tells you what will be covered in this part of the procedures. Where we see text that is highlighted in bold, we can click on that text and it will take us to the relevant page that contains further information on the topic that's been highlighted. Where we see the shaded boxes, so the text that's highlighted by a shaded box, if I click on that text, then it provides me with a description or the information relating to that particular word or phrase. So as you can see at the moment, it's a description of what is meant by the Care Support Protection Plan. If I click back to planning and intervention or the back arrow key at the top of the screen, it will get me back to the main content page. So we see in this part of the section information relating to planning for a child on the register. So the detail relating to the Care and Support Protection Plan. So it describes the process by which the plan will be formulated. It then goes on to describe the aims of the plan and the main contents of the plan. Keep scrolling down. It also contains helpful information about how we make sure that the plan is child-centred. If I click the next button, I then come on to the next page within this part of the procedures, within this part of the section in particular. There's the description of roles and responsibilities, particularly of the Care and Support Protection Plan coordinator, who is otherwise known as the child social worker. Okay, the details then of their roles and responsibilities. If I click the arrow back key at the top of the page, I get back to the previous page, scroll up to the top. I can either click the back arrow key or click on the small text that says back to planning and intervention. Within this part of the procedures, there's also the detail around the core group. So the responsibilities of the core group and its aim, membership, frequency of visits, frequency of meetings that are required. If I scroll down, got the membership, the description then of the requirements in relation to the initial core group meeting, and then it will go on to cover the expectations and the requirements of any subsequent core group meetings. You can see there's a pointer for practice around securing active participation from practitioners. So I click on there, scroll back up to the top. Then there's helpful information then in terms of the approach, the contributions, the engagement of practitioners in those core group meetings. If I click on the arrow key back and back again, I'm back into the main content page. Information around engaging the parents in the plan, how we make sure that we're actively engaging the child and encouraging their participation in the core group process. So I've gone into child participation and seeing the child, responsibilities of the Care and Support Protection Plan coordinator, what is meant by seeing the child, how we engage them in the Care and Support Protection Plan and in any core group meetings. Some helpful questions for practitioners to consider in terms of engaging children and people at the core groups. If I click back, there's information then also about the review conference. If I scroll up to the top, the purpose of the conference, the timings of any review conference, and the tasks that need to be conducted during those meetings. Some information about the role of the chair, attendance, and the contributions that practitioners will be making. If I click back, this section also covers the detail in relation to deregistration of a child. So that's a child's name being removed from the Child Protection Register. You will also see in this section of the procedures, there's information about the process to be followed where there are moves by children on the Child Protection Register, the steps that should be taken if a child is missing and whose name is placed on the register, and the steps that need to be taken, particularly by the local authority, in managing the Child Protection Register. So deregistration as an example. You can see here the process that needs to be followed, the circumstances in which the decision can be reached to remove a child's name from the register. The key stages, the key responsibilities. If I click back, I come back to the main content page of section 4 of the procedures. And if I click either the back arrow or back to children and young people at risk of harm, the small narrative at the top of the page, it will bring me back to the main sections of the procedures.